Yeah, welcome to Dell's Cake and Deco. We are going to prepare agege bread. We have our flour already sieved. Please ensure you always sieve your flour. We have our sugar, vegetable oil, flavor, salt, and yeast and water. That's what we're going to do. So the first thing you do, add in your sugar to the flour, then salt and your flavor. You can use any flavor of choice. You mix it. You mix it thoroughly because salt and yeast, they are not French. So then you add in your yeast, mix it again thoroughly, ensure it's well combined. Before you start mixing your vegetable oil, add in your vegetable oil at this moment and mix. You now start adding in your water gradually. You can use warm water. You can use I like using cold water because it helps my bread to come out very well. So I keep kneading it in that bowl till it comes together. When it comes together, I will now, as you can see, it's coming together. It's coming together. Yeah. So I'll add water. If it's too thick, I'll add water. I'll keep adding water till I get the consistency I want. Not too sticky, not too strong, just in between, because when you stretch, it's still going to release, the yeast is still going to release its activeness. What I'm using here is instant yeast. If you have the other one that is not instant, that you can just put in a warm water like the one they use in bathing children. When you dip your hand inside, if it's warm, then you cannot add the other yeast. If it's not the active one, then you check it. If it's warm, then you add in the yeast, stir it and leave it for some times before you see it's proof. It will rise a bit before you start using it, if that's the one you're using. Then now we are kneading it. You see it's still not together. You knead it thoroughly. Like, it takes a lot of time when you're using your hand, but if you have machine, it's always very easy, now. So most times I get tired of doing this, I call my workers to help me out in doing all these ones. So you knead it till it's very stretchy, very stretchy and smooth. When you touch it, you feel the softness. That's the way you have to knead. Agege bread needs a lot of kneading. In fact, basically all bread, though, what's it called? Donuts, all of them needs a lot of kneading. You see, it has come together. Are you seeing it? Look at how it's looking, very soft and smooth. That's how it should be. You touch it, it will bounce back if it's well kneaded. Some people, they will leave it for 30 minutes, then punch it down, cover it for 30, punch it down, then go back and knead it again, then cover it for 1 hour to proof. But me, I like to do my own straight. I need it for a long time. Then I'm trying to scale it here so that I can divide it according to the numbers. I like measuring it so that it will be equal. Then I will separate it. I will sprinkle a little flour, then cut it into maybe 9, 10, 15, depending on how you want it. Like, if you want a bite like the one your children will just come and take, and at once they use it and take tea, they just munch it take it from one side, then you roll it any shape you like. But this one, I'm going to do it in a circular form, so that it will form like a uniform, like a family. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing right now. You knead it in circles, then put it together, allow it to proof. Like, I used to leave it for like 1 hour or more, depending on how active my yeast is. Then you cover it, keep it in a warm place to proof. Do you understand? Allow it to proof, please. Do undisturbed. Then if it proofs, now you see I've finished it has risen, then you bake it. That is the end product of this agege bread. Thank you very much. We're still going to continue with other ones. Thank you. I hope you like it. Make sure you try yours and send in the video for me.